DJ, how you doing?
I'm pretty good, man. How you guys doing?
Good. Thanks for your time today. Just wanted to ask you a little bit about the process that led you to Pitt. If the Big Ten had been playing this year without any COVID problems, would you have stayed at Maryland?
Yeah, that was the initial plan. I mean, but it kind of just goes to show that I'm here for a reason too, because like you said, if there was no initial COVID plans, then I would have still been there. So
DJ, obviously you're an experienced player, but why is it that you fit in so quickly, do you think?
I just feel like the way I've kind of like picked up the offense, and I mean not to say like I picked up the whole offense because it's still a lot more for me to learn, but the way I kind of picked up the offense and just kind of getting a connection with Kenny is kind of helping me out as well too. Like I feel like I built a certain amount of trust with him, and like when I'm in the game, he feels comfortable with getting me the ball. So I feel like, and every opportunity I get, I try to make the most of it. So I feel like that's kind of where the success comes from.
So RJ introduced you as ACC Receiver of the Week. I mean, what's your reaction to, just having that honor?
It kind of was a surprise because, I mean, of course, like I was kind of down about the loss, and I feel like there was still a lot more that could have been done. That could have been done on my part to help us win. But I mean, I definitely was excited about it. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying I could build on that. But I mean, like I said, I think the priority is just to finish the game with a win. So, but I am.
DJ, you had more yards on Saturday than you had in your best whole season in Maryland. Did you always feel like you had that performance in you? Have you, or do you feel like you've gotten better as you've gotten older, or maybe is it some combination of the two?
Yeah, I feel like with experience, we all get better, but also I feel like the more opportunities I get, the better I feel like I can be. Like, not saying, I mean, I got plenty of opportunities at Maryland, but not as many as I'm getting here. So, like I said, I feel like every time I get opportunity to make a play or get a chance to touch the ball, I'm gonna try to take full advantage of it, no matter how it comes. So, I feel like that's probably the biggest thing is just touching the ball a little bit more than usual.
DJ, when you come in August, does it kind of help that Pitt's first 4 games of the season are at home, that you guys don't have to go anywhere? That there's almost like a built-in comfort factor in that.
As a team, I think so. But like, I mean, me personally, like these are my first 4 games playing at Heinz Field, so it's not like I was completely comfortable. Like it kind of felt like an away game because I got here so late too. So now I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable being there. So I feel like that's helped. But I mean, we're about to go on the road now, so we'll see how that goes.
What's that team mentality now? Like you said, going on the road for the first time this year, and obviously, I'm sure it's going to be different than a normal road trip. Getting on a flight with a mask on and the whole deal, traveling during a pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, this is something nobody's like done before, like on our team, like traveling during the pandemic. But I feel like we gotta kind of take it as it goes, do whatever we're told, like just to protect ourselves and the whole team, and just try to stay as focused as we can on playing with everything that's going on.
DJ, Coach Narduzzi was trying to explain to us what that meeting was like after the loss and how serious and focused you guys. How would you describe the mood of the team and how tough is this going to be to rebound from Saturday?
I mean, I feel like as a team, like of course we were all disappointed about how the game turned out Saturday. I just feel like we're all ready to bounce back. Like just do whatever we can to get this win on the road and get this season back on track the way we had it.
DJ, obviously you guys had some success in the passing game, but still kind of came up short in the red zone a few times. I mean, what are you guys hoping to do, to score more when you're close to the end zone?
We're putting like an emphasis on the red zone this week in practice. I mean, that's what we talked about in meetings. So just the little things about everybody executing their job to do what we got to do to get in the end zone this week. Because if we didn't come up short in the end zone, I feel like everybody could hold themselves responsible for that, and we would have been looking at this a little bit differently.
DJ, where
What you know about your new teammates, how do you think they're going to bounce back from the loss? Do you feel that these guys are going to be resilient enough, and you're going to be resilient enough to carry on and have a good effort on Saturday?
Yeah, I do believe so. Kind of the energy that I got from them after the loss was like the season isn't over. Like it's not a lot of teams don't finish the season undefeated. Like it would be nice, but it's probably only one or two in the country. So I feel like looking forward, like we're trying to turn the season back to the way it was. Like we broke it down today on ACC championships, and I feel like everybody still believes that that's possible. So as long as that dream's still alive, we could kind of win out and do what we got to do for the rest of the season.
DJ, as a wide receiver room, it's just an issue of drops. How do you guys as a group kind of mentally get over that? I know you had a couple, I guess, against Louisville, and then obviously bounce back with that, with the performance against NC State. But just as a room, I mean, what's that conversation like, and how do you guys get over that as a group?
I mean, and with our offense, like we throw the ball around a lot, so there are going to be drops. So like the biggest thing with that is kind of just play the next play. Like you do what you can on the field, but you like I said, you can't really control everything. So if you do happen to drop one, which I mean we plan not to, like nobody goes on the field planning on dropping any passes. But if you do, just play the next play. Don't think about it too much, like because the coaches are confident in us. Like if we do drop one, to come back to us the next play, the very next play. So you just kind of gotta have that mental edge to not let it bother you.
When you look at this wide receiver room in terms of just talent, the guys that you have, how does it compare? Is it more talented than kind of the receiver rooms that you came from in Maryland? I guess just how does it stack up?
I mean, it surprised me a lot because I didn't realize how much talent was in the room when I first got here, like until we kind of got on the field, and then even then, everybody wasn't healthy at the time. So now that we pretty much got everybody back, like it still kind of surprises me how much talent we have on this team. I mean, in comparison, like we had a lot of talent at Maryland as well. Like all years that I was there, we had some first rounders and things like that. So I feel like, I mean, with the guys we got now, we could be as good as any receiver room in the country. Like we got so much depth in everybody. Like everybody's talented at what they do, and they do it well. So I'm looking forward to seeing how we can all kind of make things happen this season as well for the rest of the season.
DJ, it looks like your next home game, which will be in a couple weeks, there are going to be fans there, at least as for ruling today. What would it mean for you guys? What do you think it would be like to hear fans again and hear spontaneous noise? And what do you think that experience would be like?
We'll all be excited to get people back in the stands. Like, I mean, you actually started to get used to playing without people after these last 4 games. And then I know like our parents are excited to be there. Like they're tired of watching from the TV screen, and we're excited to have them there. I know my parents traveled in town last weekend hoping or expecting to be able to come to the game, and then they had to watch it from my apartment. But I'm sure other people had planned to do the same as well. So I know I'll be excited, you know what I'm saying, just to have my family there for one, and I'm sure the rest of the team will as well.
DJ, when did your parents find out that they weren't going to be able to be in the stands for the NC State game? You said that they traveled up thinking that they might.
So they came up on Thursday night, and then the actual decision was made Friday morning. And that's when Coach Narduzzi let us know as a team. So once we got out of meetings, I kind of shot them a text just to let them know, like, yeah, it's a no-go for the game. I mean, of course, they were a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, like they're just happy to be up here. They're happy to watch us play, and you know what I'm saying, see me kind of be able to get the opportunity to play, because like I said, there was a time where I didn't think I was going to be able to play this season.
DJ, would your apartment have been rocking when you made a catch with your family there?
Yeah, from when I got off the field, they were super excited about it, even though, I mean, of course they would like us to win too, but like you said, it was a career high game, and they were very excited. Like, I don't think they expected me to put up those type of numbers. So,
DJ, is your place in Oakland, South Side? Where are you at?
Yeah, I'm kind of on the Oakland side, a little bit closer to downtown, like not too far from the arena, the hockey arena.
DJ, did you surprise yourself with your big numbers, or do you expect to have good games every week?
I mean, yeah. Every time I step on the field, I try to have the best game that I can. I just do whatever I can to be the best player that I can be, like not trying to do anything extra or be a superhero out there. And then, I mean, like I spoke on the opportunities, every opportunity I get, I'll try to make the most of. And I think I did a pretty good job of that on Saturday. Like I didn't realize how many yards I actually had until I got back to the locker room and checked my phone. So, I mean, it definitely caught me by surprise a little bit, but it's still, like I said, it's still a lot to be done. Like one more yard and we might have won that game if I'd have punched that one catch in on the 1 yard line. So still a lot more work to be done.